Hey, this is Mark Silver. In this video, I'm going to show you a trick on how to take latitude and longitude coordinates and insert them into a local coordinate system job or even a low distortion projection job. So we're going to start out with the low distortion projection job that I created for the Browns Park area in a previous video. And we're going to tie in this benchmark over here for elevation. And you'll get to see how to use the nifty calculator. Let's get rid of this picture. There's a benchmark over on the right hand side there. I have noted the latitude and longitude and the benched elevation for it. Let me show you our current job. I've got 3 points stored. The southeast corner of the section, the northeast corner of the section, and my base point. Now I set this base with the Utah Reference Network, so it's within a couple hundredths of being correct, tied to an OPUS solution. And then we've got this elevation here. What I'd like to do is I'd like to get this benchmark over into this job. So here's how to do it. I'll just show you that we got a LDP going on under localization, edit projection list, edit. There you go. There's a scale factor, latitude of origin, central meridian, and then false northern and easting 10,000 feet. So that's what's going on with our underlying projection. Now, I don't have LDP coordinates for this latitude and longitude. But the point of this video is to show you it's not a big deal. If we go to COGO and then calculator, we can just type them in. So let's type in 40 degrees, 54 minutes, 15 seconds, 08857. The longitude is going to be 109.08. 47,511.8, and the Ortho Heights is going to be 5486.121. Now, since I'm entering the orthometric height here, I'm going to uncheck the geoid, because if I leave it checked when I push the solve button, well, let's do it. I'll show you. There's no harm done. I'll click on solve northern and easting. You'll see my elevation gets modified, assuming that this is an ellipsoid height, and it calculates an orthometric height. But in reality, I'm starting out with an orthometric height, so I'm going to uncheck apply geoid, resolve, and it'll come up with exactly the same values. Now here are my LDP coordinates for this latitude and longitude. I'd like to save this coordinate over here as a point. I think I said point number 9. Click on save, and we'll call it BM record. Check mark, red X. Let's go to survey and let's stake that point. You can see I'm over here at the southeast corner. I need to drive over to this benchmark. So, bam. Well, that's not bad. I mean, considering. That's not bad. We're off a 10th in the northing and a 100th in the easting. What I'd really like to do is I would like to use this point for the basis of elevation on my job. So I'm going to add a control point into an LDP. So let's store this point. Probably ought to do it with an average. So we'll come back out, go to store points. Let's store it as BM found. Point number 10 is fine. We'll hit A for average. Let's do a 5-point average. Great. There's our average. And we can go to Equipment, Localization, Points. Now let's add a new point. So what would I like the horizontal coordinates to be? Well, in reality, I don't care, because I'm not going to use them. So I'm going to pick, just for fun, I'm going to pick the record coordinates. And you see I've got my posted elevation for it. We'll click on the green check mark. Now the GPS coordinates over there, well, they're in the raw file. And they're under the found point. And I don't want to drag this job horizontally anywhere. All I want to do is affect the elevation. So I'm going to turn off the horizontal control on that point. And I'll click the green check mark. I'm going to save this as a localization. It says, would you like to reprocess the raw file? I do, because I want to take all of the points that I've already shot and move them, adjust them by the elevation difference I found over on this benchmark. So I'll click on yes. I'll just check I've got a scale factor of 1. Remember that my grid to ground scale factor is built into the projection, so no need to put in a second scale factor here. Use the localization. The projection is still my LDP projection. I'll click the green check mark. You'll see that point number 1 has not moved horizontally, and the elevation has been moved just a tad. And so let's click the red X, and we can go to File and Points. And if you look here, you'll see that our found point, because there was raw data, has been adjusted to exactly match our record data. You need to remember that when you type in a coordinate in SurvCE, it's stored as an SP or a stored point. So when you reprocess the raw file, it doesn't matter what you do, the coordinates for this point number 9, which were derived in the calculator, will not have any raw data, so they won't change. So all of these points have been moved appropriately in elevation. We're still using an LDP. All we've done is tied into a good elevation. So that's the end of this video. If you liked this video and you think you might want to watch more, push the subscribe button down below. The YouTube thing will automatically let you know when I post them. Have a great survey day. I'll see you in the next video.